Hello everyone, good afternoon, good evening. Hi Shruti, good evening. So we'll see now what's the news moment. While you guys are discussing, actually I haven't seen the news. On 15th, CPI and PPI. Still we have, okay, 3 has came, 0.2, 1 is on a negative, and the remaining 2 on a monthly base and yearly base is on positive. So how the dollar index has been moved, we'll check once. I think depends upon the confusion. There is a slight high and along with the low. I think the market is on stabilization only. There is no much impact. We have to see whether slowly, steadily the makers might enter. So gold first we'll see on I'm removing all the previous levels. We'll go again freshly. On 4 hours time frame, sorry everyone, if you see we got a fresh minor supply zone. That means not 100% it will get retraced, but majority of the times will retraces from here. And if we check on the 3 hours time frame, we got a demand zone which was about to retest. I am tracking on 1 hour candle. It was a small retest bullish candle. If we observe, I'm thinking we can expect a retrace from 3356 as we have seen on 4 hours time frame, right? The base candle. Delta is at 1.493. So till 3356 I'm expecting a retest, because on a longer time frame we got a better moves from this. Is one of the retest, the swing high, and if we consider here we have one of the zone. I thought there will be some impact of the news, so that market reaches till 3,320, or at least 3,334. I thought there will be some consolidation, the market might move up, or else after the retest of 3,320 it will go up. We'll see, because whatever the current green candle is there, it was going to be a base candle. Depends upon the volume, because if you observe whatever the bullishness is there, if you have seen the previous candles, any one of the candles, it has been not made more than above average. For better consistency, we'll place a moving average 20 on the volume. If you see whatever the till now we have seen a bullish candle, right? We haven't seen any volume crossover. That means the market is still bearish. And if we see here on on higher time frame, we have marked this, right? This is going to be a supply zone as of now. I am removing the previous ones. This was the earlier demand zone. It has been retested twice. This was the first time, and after giving a small breakout, it has retested second time also. So now I won't be considered this zone as a demand zone, because here I have a fresh demand zone which need to be retested. As of now, the supply zone has been moved from high to low, a bit from 3,370 to 3,355 around. This was our first, now currently untested supply zone. This was a demand zone. If we see anyone consider the swing low, this was one of the earlier demand zone, I said, right? This was one of the supply zone. If you place a Fibonacci to the high and low of the swing, actually the swing has made exactly at the demand zone, the market has reversed. I am placing whether the market retraces to that price or not. We can just assume, at least we can predict. If we can't move the market, we can predict the market, right? At 0.6 level, 0.7 level also you can consider, because I said I'll be considering 0.7 level, because based upon the risk reward management, my entry has not been okay. It has triggered, sorry. Yeah, if I consider only this swing, my entry has not triggered. But if I include the same current swing as zone, it was triggered. So now the market is on bearish trend, right? We have to see till what level the market is going to reach. We'll look on hello Prajwal, hello Shrestha. Sorry, till now I haven't seen the chat box. Yep, any currency pairs in your list? Meanwhile, we'll come to the gold. Gold is running completely bearish. Any currencies or else any Bitcoin we'll see once Bitcoin how it was moving. On 5 minutes gold has taken a double bottom. USD. In Bitcoin, if we observe, the levels are too tricky, unable to track it also. From yesterday onwards, I was blindly going on purely support and resistance, that's it. Because if I take my exact level means this retest, first retest, then after the okay, it has came on 15 minutes. It worked because I've been tracking only on 1 hour the Bitcoin, consolidating at current level since long. USD, right? I think 2% Shruti and Shrestha USD. First we go with 4 hours to find the trend. If we observe, the trend is on bearish. And the major zones are at, first we look for retrace zone, the demand zone where we have and all. On 1 hour, on daily time frame, we got a zone which was a demand zone. If it was only a retrace of the swing, current swing, market is going to reverse from here. For that we have to look the candle formations. When the market reaches to the zone, we have to look for how the candle is in a formation. Hello Priyan. Okay, as of now on a daily time frame, market is on bearish. So we'll see for any swing trades or else intraday trades. It was running near the supply zone, demand zone. And any buying formations, yes, we have minor ones, but not a clarity ones. If you observe the complete base candles with a gap down opening. So 0 with less volume quantity, like choose as a 0.01 and stay for long time from this zone. Next one is AUD USD, right? Australian dollar and US dollar. It's from the last, I think from here, which date it was on, from 8th. It was so tricky to understand. If we see, there is no proper bullish candle or else a bearish candle. All the candles are indecisive candles itself, the base candles. That shows me there is some uncertainty. We need to wait for any moment. For that we need to find the levels. It's very hard to find. I'm going for daily. On daily, it was on a bearish supply zone moving currently. This was the supply zone on a daily time frame. I am considering the earlier time frames also. On higher time frame, the Australian dollar and US dollar is on a bullish. If you see, whatever the retest candles are there, the volume is very less. So just try to wait until unless the market breaches the zone. After breaching this zone, go for, after the retest, go for long. And gold is moving on bearish as of now. Yeah, dollar is bullish. I forgot on which time frame we have drawn these levels, so we'll go on fresh. On 1 hour time frame, I am telling you once more, whatever the levels, for example, I said in the sessions too, one of the morning star, like a red candle and a base candle and a green candle, a drop base rally, if we can think. In between, we can have a n number of candles. That means the base candles. Okay, if I am considering the base candles high and low as a zone, aggressive traders can enter at 98 this is a index, it won't be tradable. Just consider the level of the formation of the candle. Okay, the base high, aggressive traders can trade at the base high of the candle, and the conservative traders, that means the safe traders, wait for the retest of the body, so that the stop, you can't get the opportunities much more time, but your risk reward will be very less. In this case, if you take 10 trades, means you will be getting opportunities only for 5 or 6 trades, but in that risk reward is 1:4, 1:5 we can choose. If we lose, we'll be losing only 1 or 2 times, but the RR is very higher. Hello Ronit, good evening. Gold. This candle I expected retrace till 356, but it's okay. If the market in the next candle or else in the next few minutes, because I think after 8 or 10 the market will be on sideways around 2 to 3 hours, right? Again on the 2:30 or else till morning 5 o'clock it will take the momentum. In that time it might get retested, we'll see. So for some time we'll go with a lower time frame. The volume is at minus 16,000. If we check, I think on a 1 minute or 3 minutes we have seen this, a double bottom has given a small retrace till the recent break of structure, has been retraced from the past break of structure. Now it's running towards the bearish itself. Here at this candle market has given a breakdown. If you look over here, this is one of the bullish structure. On 1 minute time frame, this is a bullish structure. This was my stop loss trade. If I might have take this was my stop loss trade definitely, because here the volume also supports. As I said, volume spread analysis, right? The body is low, volume is high. That means whatever the previous candle volume is there, more than the above average 50%. So market I can think that okay, the next candle is on green. I can fix that okay, this is a reversal until 3352. But on a short time frame we'll be having some fake breakouts, right? Depending upon the risk reward management, we have to take that loss. And again immediately once the demand zone breaks on 1 minute time frame, this was the demand zone, strong demand zone 2. It has given break, that means SL at this candle 1845. When the demand zone breaches, I think in those who follow indicators, once your order blocks, so those who follow order blocks, when the order blocks, the bullish order block fails, the same order block will be converted into bearish order block. At the time what we take, the zone is same, but the buyers and sellers will be changed. So at this demand zone has been breached, right? On the retrace, this is the retrace candle. Again the sell order will be placed on 1 minute time frame. Yesterday I think in the same out of 5, 3 has failed. In that the structures are only 3 I have followed, remaining 2 only the time based. Sir, I had taken a sell trade at 18, that means 6 o'clock, but it hit my SL. And then where you have placed your SL? 18 means exactly at 6 o'clock. That means you tried, Ronit, you tried to take a trade based upon the news, so that anyhow the market will be going up or down, so that you might have placed one limit buy order, one limit sell order. One got in that case both might get the stop loss order, because today news is not that much impactable. If we observe, where is 6 o'clock? Yes, if you see exactly at the 6 o'clock, market has taken a momentum to go up, but in the next candle itself it came down. Let me check on 1 hour one. Okay, this was the news candle. We'll go for 30 minutes. This was the news candle. Market has just gave a buy moment and then retraced. If you look on a 30 minutes this frame, you have to watch, it was a selling zone. If you wanted to place any buy orders, the market has to breach this 3366.425, then only the market will be bullish. Until unless the market is bearish itself. 3356.88. When you are trading on a news based events, your SL should be on swing high or else swing low. You have placed within where you have placed 3356. I think from the current market price, exactly at 1 minute or 2 minutes, if we think the candle opening is a current market price, you just have placed this candle above. You have not placed not even a candle above, man. Stop loss is wrong. You have to place at a swing high, because at the time the current swing high is, this is the swing high. You might have taken a trade on a strong momentum because this is supply zone. If you look on RSI, you can see some sort of divergences over here. The market will be down in RSI also because of these divergences. One of the momentum and the second momentum. This is actual retest, this candle. If I follow on 1 hour, as I said, 1 hour only, right? Yeah. This is one of the momentum. The market has to break the level to go up, to make another high. If the market is bullish in this candle, with the next candle might be, it has to break this level and has to make another higher high if the market is bullish. So market has been got reversed with this candle confirmation. We can think this is only for today's expectation. That means yesterday, if we consider yesterday, it was a supply zone. Okay, you missed the news timing. I thought you have traded based upon the news timing. Even though it depends news or no news, your SL should be here only, or else here the swing high. Because you can take, if you are an aggressive trader, on the breakout structure, this was a breakout structure, retrace. On retrace, you will be entering at 3356.600 and your SL will be at swing high. Taking this, if you see 1:1 has given already, it's currently running. This can be a liquidity sweep and I'm going to long trade for 8 pips. From the current market price, if you're talking, you can go, because no one's perspective risk reward doesn't match. Even if the level is correct, my risk reward is, if it is high, we should not take this trade. If your depends upon your capital, your risk reward, if it matches, if you're okay with that stop loss, you can go with this trade. On 1 minute we got one more bearish structure. Just a simple thing, if the market breaches this 3342.465, our next resistance is at 3346.070. That will be our major resistance because it has given breakdown, one retest. The first thing, it will be a minor the first breakout. After the first breakout, the first retest, it will be maximum giving 1:1, the less risk reward. But whatever the second retest which we will be waiting for, it will give maximum 1:4. Three two nine seven two. Who is that? Ano World, Mr. World. 3308, right? Lower level was 3297. Yeah, before this you have a hurdle, right? You have a fair value gap, I think, from this low to this high, 3306, right? 3308 you have taken. It's okay, but I don't follow that. We have another demand. This is one of the demand zone. The market will sustain maximum of half day at this price. If the market reaches this price, it will minimum sustain of a period. With immediate effect, we have a demand zone. This is going to be a major one, and this is also a major one. If we are a long-term traders, this was just block the levels and just wait for buy on dips. If the market is falling, if the market comes at 3321.780, we don't know whether it will come for retrace of the down zone. That means this is the zone, right? It might come, it might not come. So just if you are purely strongly bullish, do it buy on dips. If you are thinking to take half lot, that means 0.5, make it 0.05, next 0.01, add on 0.05 lots with buy on dips for every 5 or 10 points. Let me try whether to consider this current zone or else this is the zone, because this is also one of the major zone. Double 3295. So anyway, for going long, if any long traders are there, just consider the level from 3305 to 3291 for long traders. If any intraday traders or swing traders, you can consider this level, because anyhow the retrace is going to happen with 1:1 or else minimum of 0.5, because if we are going to take trade on 15 minutes, whatever the formations are there, with that formation we can get easily 1:1 from this level. So for higher time frame, I am removing this. Thanks for reminding me, Mr. World. at 3290. So if anyone is going for long, I said when we are trading on any zones, aggressive traders can enter at 3305.345. Safe traders wait for a body for a retrace of the body candle, not the wick. So in that case, your entry will be at 3300 exactly around. Make note of this 3291 and 3290, these 2 points. When the market reaches there, we'll talk about it. Now as of now, we'll talk at the current market price, today's scenario. Looks like the market will take a small retest. Some buyers are in control in this candle. Because the volume is high, and if you observe the wick also, and the body is less than the previous body, and also volume showing some bulls are in the control. But I said on 1 minute, this is our retest level. We'll see whether these buyers are in a control or else from the recent zone. This is a current freshly zone. That means before whatever the earlier zone has been converted, resistance, support to resistance, it was a purely a supply zone. We'll see how it will act. Which time frame? 5 minutes. We'll see whether the market retraces from here or else from here. We'll see when the market reaches there, based upon the formation and the volume and delta. So what about the BTC? Will it fall as a daily time frame? Yes, we can expect a retrace till on a daily time frame till 1,10,000. But for that, still we have 10 hours left to conclude that, because this candle has to close below the 1,16,700. Only this candle. If it doesn't close, again market will be on a consolidation, or else it can go for another higher high. On a daily time frame, so we have to wait for it. In silver, can I take a short position? Don't take. If you are okay and good with the current market price trading, you can consider, because you have to get a minimum confirmations that okay, here we'll be having a certain buyers, here we'll be having a certain sellers. We have to know that, then only we can I can able to place a trade. On what time frame you're thinking to go for short? $15 and 1 hour. If you consider 1 hour, you have a support. You are going to take trade only for this nano pipettes. You are risking around 3686. You are risking around 120 pips only for 10 to 20 pipettes. So it's risk reward, it's completely negligible. You are risking 100 rupees for 2 rupees. Sorry, 200 rupees for 3-4 rupees, somewhat like that. I think in silver still it's pending. I think it's on a 4-hour time frame. Yeah, 4 hours time frame. This was the demand zone. You can take any aggressive trades at the zones itself, because your stop loss will be less, your target will be high. If you wanted to short, let me just tell you. Silver. You can go at the retrace of 9435, because aggressive we can't conclude, but on the retrace of 1 minute 5 minutes candle at 75. After this candle closes, still you have only 3 minutes left. We'll see whether this candle closes on a red full body or not. Yeah, if you have short position on gold, you can hold it, no problem. Gold, right? Yes, it came on a lower time frame, it came to the retest zone. We have two zones. On a shorter time frame, 3 minutes, from this candle the market is in bullish. That means we can look for a retrace of 3346, not from here. Two possibilities. Don't stick to the one zone. This is one of the zone because we are trading on lower time frame, right? More fake breakouts will come. Okay. If anyone have an option to trade with nano lots, just trade with 0.001 and take that order till 1 week, 10 days, till 1 month. In between, you trade with the same nano lots for the short trades with the nano lots itself. 3347.2528. I think this candle high you have chosen. I think H was 035. It's okay. 3 minutes. If you are on short, move your SL to, sorry, this is on 1 minute, right? Yes, 3347.25. Just make it as a swing high because this was earlier demand zone, right? Now we got supply zone. Place it 3348.740. That means 800. 3348.8. If you place your stop loss there, somewhat, if the market heavily turned into bullish, it will automatically hit, but it was a bearish and it was making some up and down moments, you will be out. You will be out by the SL if you place a buffer. On 1 minute, we got a demand zone over here at the supply zone. As of now, this was the demand zone and this was the supply zone. We'll see. The buyers are fully on a control, more than 100%. Meanwhile, we'll check dollar index, how is moving. Is there any in dollar index we have supply zone breached. So no need to worry. Bitcoin on 15 minutes time frame, this was the first support, this was the second support. We can think the structure has been broken right here, so the market is going to be bullish. Whether the retrace happened or not, yes, the retrace also happened. The swing low will be SL, because in this concept, like, market can reverse from whatever the low is there, because this is one of the demand zone, minor demand zone. This was the first retrace, but whatever the break of structure has been happened, right, and the previous supply zones too. From here we can expect a market reversal, a retrace zones. Gold is reaching to the resistance, major resistance it was, because previous support has been broken, first retrace. We can think it's as a second one. From now on we have to see if the market breaches this level on a 1 minute time frame. Again we have to move to higher time frame where we have any major zones or supply zone or demand zone. We have on 5 minutes time frame a huge zone we have. On 1 minute time frame we have a pending retest to this zone. On this candle, even though it's a wick rejection, there is no proper sellers. If the candle closes below this candle only, we can consider this as a bearish, whatever the wick rejection is there. If we purely follow only candlesticks, there will be no confusion. If we include any other data and all, you will be get confused. Candle has closed, that means we can expect a retrace till here. But the bearish volume is not supporting. We'll see. We have a zone till 3348. As of now, market is bullish on a 1 minute time frame. We'll see till where the market is going. Depends upon the current formation. We'll see whether the market is going to retrace or not. Anyone trading in on any asset classes as of now? Any open position on assets? It's holding and consolidating at the supply zone on a 1 minute time frame. We'll see whether it breach or else it will retrace to the fresh demand zone. If any persons are in new, if has not subscribed, just do a subscribe. Just hang on until unless the market reaches 3340. If we see here, the market is forming another supply zone. I'm keeping the previous supply zone. This was a base. Yes, candle has closed successfully. This is our new current supply zone. That means which is in the range of the previous supply zone. To become a major supply zone, the market has to cross the whatever the rally candle is there. If the drop candle or else any within, it can take 2 candles also, it's not a problem, has to close below the this green candle, then it will become a major supply zone. Then after retest to the same zone, we will be considering as a one of the trade in that. Yeah, sellers are in control. Yep. Okay everyone, so we'll see some of the levels for swing on 1 hour. I think we have the zones already. It's from 3300. In between we have some consolidation. Okay, this is the consolidation range. Make a note. Whether the market might reverse from here also, but depending upon the bears on 1 hour time frame. Yeah, bears are in control on 1 hour time frame too, so we can expect till 3300. I think for yesterday we've been waiting for 3320, right? At that time I haven't noticed this level. Consider the zone 3305. Okay everyone, have a safe trading day and maintain your strict stop loss. Okay, don't blow your accounts.